Within the EP library are a myriad of lessons that can be assigned to your students to engage them in learning content, revising content, or developing their skills. In this video, we'll take a look at the different ways you can assign tasks and what some of the benefits of doing so are. Tasks provide students with a supportive space to learn new concepts and ideas. Our lessons have been written to continually engage students and iteratively develop their understanding of the topic in question. Task contents are balanced between information sections, close questions to engage and assess understanding, as well as open-ended questions to consolidate students' learning. For many lessons, there is also the option for gamified revision of the lesson contents through the Dash feature. On the side of the teacher, all of these interactions are recorded and collected in the task report. This provides a formative assessment of your students' understanding. With these timely insights, you can make practical and meaningful adjustments to your teaching and learning to address students' point of challenge. In terms of finding tasks to assign to students, there's many different spaces you can go to for this. If you set up your course for one of your classes like this teacher has here, then you'll be able to come into one of your topics and assign from this space here. One of the advantages of doing so is that you'll be able to keep track of what has been assigned and what has been pending if you're doing this through the courses space. If you come through the Discover tab, this is where you can also add courses to your classes or come in and assign or access individual lessons that then you'll be able to assign from within the lesson itself using the assign option in the top right. Alternatively, to the Discover tab, if you are coming in via the library option and you have some customized resources or you want to assign any of the EP content that is here inside of our library as well, then coming on into a lesson will show you the same sort of page as through Discover, where you can come and assign from the top right hand corner. Finally, if you're inside the task space itself, which is where we will be coming to get an overview of what tasks have been assigned, we can assign from this space as well. And here we have a few different options to filter on the content that we're going to be looking at. We can filter down onto lessons, onto lists, if this is something that is existing across our subject space, or we can assign our task with a peer review element. We'll have some more details later on around the peer review element, but this is another space you can come to find and assign content. Whichever way you access finding the content and selecting that assign option, you'll come through to the task assignment flow here, where there's three key details we need to include: the class that we're assigning to, the dates, and the content that we are going to be assigning. Now, depending on which method you've accessed, this content space may already be filled in. And also if you're using it from the courses page, as I've done here, you can see that our class is already selected and we have our default date in place. The default date is going to be whatever today's date is, and it will set that to run for around 7 days and 1 hour. In terms of assigning to your students, you can come in and assign to specific students within a class. This allows you to streamline what work is being presented to which students and to include or exclude whoever you need to. You can also assign to more classes than are underneath your name by selecting the All Classes option, and you can search for different classes along this option here as well. Outside of the who, when, and what we're assigning to students, we can come down here to review a few more options and then adjust what we're assigning to our students. Of these options, the main distinction here is the learning method. Our learning option we have selected here will include any previous progress students have made inside this lesson. Alternatively, if I want them to start from scratch, then I can select this option as revision and it will reset every student's progress inside this task or lesson itself. Outside of the learning method, the other options here are going to be personalized around your tastes and needs. And once you are ready, you can click assign and have that ready to go for your students. Now, if you've assigned like I have from my course, you can see now that this lesson here is active and I can click on that option to come here and view this task itself. Alternatively, if I've assigned from our Discover tab or the library, then I'm likely to land here on our details page, which is where you can edit a lot of the elements you've just determined for your assignment and change those on the fly as you need to. In terms of finding or grouping together any of your tasks, you can find them here again under the task menu, where you can filter down onto specific classes under your name and can filter down that time frame of current and upcoming. These are the different ways you'll be able to access tasks that have passed and be able to see the reporting and information that comes through, which you can access here from the report tab itself. To find out more about how you can use tasks inside of Education Perfect, reach out and get in touch with our team today. We're here to help however we can.